My liege, I am writing to you now from the front line again. I know I don't need to say that every time, but in many ways it's for me to remember, more than anything, how far I am from you, but never out of your graces. I have met with the Knight Captain General, Walter. He is a good man, but I fear that he is hollow. After being here for so long and witnessing so many dead, seeing them rise, the same men that he would go to bed having said goodnight to, only to see them in the morning get killed, and then at night again, wishing them good night. Except not truly them. Empty vessels with empty eyes, staring back. The profane green glow that surrounds them, ever present. Each of the men fears turning into them, those undead things. I do not blame them. The other day, a man I met, named Hernandez, went out in the field. He was looking to pick up supplies from any that were left behind. As he was digging through, something bit him in the arm, and before we knew it, he was gone. It is a haunting thing, my lord. It has only been a few weeks, yet it feels like months or even years. The dead just keep growing. The numbers swell every day. Our men are losing hope. They're losing their resolve. I am not sure what more that we can do for you. I know I will make it home. I am determined to. But so are the other men. I have no delusions that I am somehow better than them, or greater, or more important. Nor that their loves, that their wants or desires were any less important than mine. I mourn them, Lord, for they are so scared. We have gotten word that we are going to get backup, which has bolstered some of our hope, but even still, there is no telling what will happen in the next few hours. There have been telltale signs of things scuttling around on the battlefield. Not quite alive, not quite dead. It has been, as I said, unnerving. We only catch glimpses of the thing, or things. Even in the daylight, it's hard to tell. Though there is a miasma, it is as though the sun refuses to shine in this land right now, as if the profane, wanton desires of whatever is causing this, whatever necromancer, is pushing it forward. There have been pockets of disease, as well as infectious poisonous clouds. We have to wear gas masks now, whenever we go out to the field, whether to fight or to scrounge. Makes it more eerie when you see a man rise from the dead wearing a mask, because you can still see their eyes blazing with that green glow. I'm worried that this conflict will change me, my lord. That I won't be the same man after I'm back. I will be forever haunted by the screams, by the visions. I have nightmares now of clawing up from the dirt and killing my own men, feasting on them, turning them. It is a nightmare that has not gone away. I promise I'm not saying this to upset you or to try and get out of my duties. That's not it. But I want to share everything with you. Even these horrible things. At least if I tell you, it won't stay in me forever. Writing it out, it feels cathartic, like a semblance of release. We are going to be making a push. We have been losing too much ground. And Knight Captain General Walter agrees that in order for us to, regain some of our footing, we need to strike in the daytime, when these undead are less active. We wait for the backup to arrive before we make our journey over the line. One big push, he says. Yours in all ways, ever and always, Knight Captain Maynard. Well, I see you're writing. Are you writing to that king of yours? I am. How is it out there? The same as always, I suppose. Not very good, not very bad. You tell your king about me. Won't that I've met a tiefling from the east. Yes, I've made mention of it. And what do you think he says? What do you think he feels about it? I'm sure he is accepting of it. I mean, your people, your parents, I mean, they came from the east to find a better life, and they did, in our kingdom. And that is why I joined to serve. That is correct. Though I can't help but admit that it does feel a bit, kind of like a bad move now, because you're facing zombies. See? Exactly that. That is exactly why. You knew what you signed up for, didn't you? Are you kidding me? No, I didn't sign up for this. Not at all. I signed up to be an adventurer, to go out to some boring little place and, flirt with all the women and the men, and everyone who doesn't identify as a man or a woman. So you came into this position because you wanted to get laid. And, sort of my country, it can be two things. You know, things can be more than one thing at once. Of course. Any word about backup? See, actually, we saw a caravan not too far down the line. It should be here in the next few minutes, actually. What does it look like? Dwarves. Lots of them. Many, many dwarves. Which is kind of nice, if I'm being honest. They have that armor that, that heavy, heavy armor that these things conceivably cannot pierce through. Yes, that will give us great advantage. What do you think of the plan? The push forward, I mean. Sheesh. I have no idea. I mean, when you think about it, there's really no other options, are there? We either sit here, dig in our heels, and wait for the undead to come and hopefully be able to put them down as we do every night, or we push them back somehow. Throw the bones over the lines, I suppose. I don't know. It's getting bleaker, isn't it? Oh, yes, very bleak. But at least there is wine, and we are well stocked with all of the other things that we need. Perhaps when the dwarves come, they will have something for us to fight more against these things. My understanding is that magical weapons seem to keep these things down, but only a few of us have them. Whether they're heirlooms, or high-level officers, or just in the case of some of the wizards on the line and the warlocks. They do a good job. And what of you, gentle thief? Ah, gentle thief, he says. Just because I do a lot of the sneaking and a lot of the scurrying, does that not make you a thief? No, I am a thief, but perhaps we could call it something else. Have you caught anything new? A few baubles here and there, nothing of interest. Mostly just blades, back for the Force. One less thing for them to use against us, I suppose. But very few useful things, I think. No, certainly no magical weapons. If only the elves would help us. Their inherent magic might be good enough. Don't even get me started. You know those bastards, whenever we tried to find, peace in their land, they kicked us out, called us devils and all kinds of things just because we looked different. It's sad, really. It is. But, it worked out. Did it? You're on the front line of an undead apocalypse. It may be, but I got to meet you. And that was exquisite enough. I'm spoken for, thank you very much. Oh, I know. But, is that booty? Shot at you. Can't help a guy for trying. I think you'd like the king. I think he'd enjoy your company. Oh? Is it because I am literally a handsome devil? It's because you're hilarious. Now, I suppose we should be getting ready. Don't look now, but I think we have a visitor. A visitor? Is it? Aye. It's the Dwarf King himself. He's stopping by to talk to Welch and he's pointing at us. Oh no. I don't know how to treat another king. My lord. It's good to see you. No worries about any of that. Don't bow, nothing like that. I'm here for a routine inspection, seeing what you've got. Although, looking around, I can see it's not much. Meagre things, really. But don't worry. We'll outfit your crew as best we can. Thank you. I take it the meeting with my lord went well, then? Aye, very well. And I found you because I've heard a lot about you. From my king, I take it. Indeed. He's got a lot of compliments for you. Can hardly blame him, of course. Oh? My understanding is you've done a lot of heroic deeds while you're out here. Been hearing rumours. The men you've saved. The things you've put down. But mark my words, boy. Things are only going to get worse before they get better. How do you mean? So far you've only been dealing with undead that are humanoid. Is that correct? Yes, typical zombies and maybe the occasional ghoul. If I know a necromancer, and I do from our history, there is a chance that we'll be facing things far more dangerous than the mundane undead. So, I've been asked to present you with this, a gift, purchased by your liege, but gifted by the dwarves. Something to help you out there. Surely I cannot accept this gift. No. Consider it an early wedding present. What? For when you make it out. What do you mean? Oh boy. Your king has made it fiercely clear that he's only got eyes for you. He's yet to meet with the others as far as I know, but it seems you're the one he wants. You asked him about marrying you, I take it? I did. Not for any personal reasons. I've got my own reasons. But, in fairness, he seems more your type anyway. It's 'cause he's a man? No, that's got nothing to do with it. Dwarves, we don't. Dwarves get obsessive about whatever it is. For me, it's ruling and providing. And other things, I suppose. I love crafting things, making my own armaments, etc. Which is why I brought you this. I forged these things by myself. And I engraved and had them, well, enchanted as well. Magic armor, magic weapons, what did I tell you? Now you will be an unstoppable force. Oh, I beg your pardon, the king. Ah, don't worry, lad. You're right, though. It's gonna make you a bit more unstoppable. He was very clear, your king. He wanted you to return. This should prevent you from being bitten even if they bring out a Draco Lich. A Draco Lich? Oh, I've heard tales of them. Mostly bedtime stories as far as I can tell. But it's a dragon that's been undead for a while. That's horrifying. Right. That is to prevent you from being swallowed whole, if that thing actually comes out, if it exists, or anything like that. I don't know what to say. I have no way of repaying this. As I said, your king has already paid for it. He's pledged his loyalty to the dwarves, and in good faith we came to fight alongside you, and me present you this armour and weapon. Now, he said that you had a penchant for curved blades. I hope that scimitar is up to your standards. More than up to my standards. It's so light and yet so keen. May I ask what it's made from? Pure adamantine. Adamantine? You're kidding. Not at all. And it's got a few notches in there, in case you find any, items that you can use. You can slot some runes in there, all kinds of things. So, what are you going to name it? I don't know. I've never had a magic sword before. Aye. It's kind of a big deal, isn't it? What would you have called it? Oh, me? It's not for me to name. It's your blade. I made it with you in mind. King's word. Yes. The king's word. Aye. I like that. Has a cutting edge to it. I see what you did there. Now listen. Tonight we make our push. Or today. Get yourself armed and ready. And I'll meet you on the front line. Understood? Yes. Yes, Lord Thran. Thank you. No need to be thanking me too early. Let's just get out there. Get ready. Look at you. Making friends everywhere you go. And with the higher people too. Not just us lowly thieves. Come now. I can't help it. I was born for the knight captain position. I'm only joking, my friend. You need not worry. This will be beneficial. Just promise me something if you wouldn't mind. What's that? If my armor doesn't hold up, and I get eaten, finish me quickly. I will. Don't look so sad. Don't worry about it. I am far stealthier than that. I hope so. Javier, I cannot thank you enough. For what? For being company. For being a friend. You and the others have been the key to our sanity, I think. Keeping us with our hands and feet on the ground so that we're not spiraling out, if that makes any sense. It does. But do not worry. In the meantime, I'll see you at the front line. I'll see you there. Ah, good to see you there. That armor looks smart on you. Thank you. It's a bit heavier than I'm used to. And grow stronger. I suppose I'll have to. Good. It seems your group has quite a bit of fight left in them. They're excited. That nervous energy. I can feel it. Yes, it's impressive, isn't it? Oh man, the morale was boosted by your presence and the presence of yours. What can I say? My men and women have been fighting for years. That's what we enjoy. Among other things, of course, but that's what they train their lives to do. To fight. I noticed that there are fewer number than when I was first told. How long ago were you informed about our numbers? Probably a 10 day ago. It's been diminished quite a bit since then, I'm afraid to say. I can tell. But do not worry. Our numbers will push them back. Has the general gave his commands yet? Aye, he did. And? Oh, we're going to go through with this plan. It's solid. However, I've made a few adjustments. Oh? Baylor! Yes, my lord. Bring out the machines. The machines? War engines of sorts. Siege weapons. Siege weapons? What good will that do against the undead? They're horde, yes? If we can push them back, we can uphold our positions using these siege weapons. No longer will your men have to just go out and fight blindly. We'll be able to fire at them from a distance. You've got all kinds of machines, though. Aye, we came armed to the teeth. We haven't used some of these since, well, our skirmishes with the orcs before the treaties. A good 300 years now. But we've kept them in pristine condition, and they even made some modifications. This one here is a new beaut. I call it a cannon. What does it do? Fires a giant lead ball. Must weigh at least 20-30 pounds. And once it's fired, whatever you hit is not likely to get back up again. How does it work? It's intricate. I wouldn't worry about it, boy. There's a lot to it, but in either case, let us just say that it's more of a last resort sort of thing. It takes a long time to load, and that's if you got expert dwarves working it. Which, I mean, all of my dwarves are experts at what they do. I chose the best of the best. Now then, let's get started. Mount up. We're leaving. For our front line. Let's push these mothers back. This armor's heavier than I thought. But the blade, it's light enough. Good. Don't stop swinging. Ah, you vile bastards! Back with you all! Hey, we're doing pretty well out here. Have you? Watch you? Shit! God, no! Shit! Have you? Come on, with me. It got me good. It got me good. I told you my armor was not as good as yours. Shit. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. Took a big chunk out of you. What do I do? Cleric. We need to find a cleric. Surely there's got to be a cleric around here somewhere. Do not worry about me. What do you mean, Javier? I've got an idea. Tell your king, thank you for giving my family a home. What are you doing? Adios, amigo. Javier, wait! Come at me, you bastardos! No. Hold the line and keep pushing forward. You're fighting like a man possessed. I have to say, I kind of like it. I'm sorry about your friend. We will avenge him. Aye, that we will. Wait. Are they moving back? Something's calling them back. Perhaps they realize we have magical weapons. Should we be worried? I would say yes, given that sound. What is that? If I had to guess, trolls. Perhaps some ogres. Live? If we're lucky, yes, because then that means we have a chance to kill them. If they're not, that's going to make this film more difficult. That's why we brought the weapons. Don't tarry. Say to your friend if you can, but do not tarry long. Those ogres won't wait. Aye. Come at us, you giant fucking dopes! Give him the cannon, boys! That's what I like to see. Mount up, let's go. I'm sorry, Javier. I promise I'll find your body. Bury you when we can. You're a good man. Let's push forward, men. Let not our deaths be in vain. Don't let these dwarves show us up. We're taller than them. I heard that. You may be taller, boy, but we're stronger. First one's down. On to the next one. Sire, it's not down yet. Bloody hell. Then let's go ahead and hammer him again, shall we? God. Do we have the time? Can we really finish this?
We have to. Onward! Are you alright, boyo?
Fine. Solid hit. Fine hit. But the armor took the brunt of it, thankfully.
Good. No time for sitting down. Get up.
Right.
All right.
We did it. We actually managed it.
Aye. That we did for now. They're retreating again. Even the big uns.
Do you think we should be prepared for night?
No. I think we may have exhausted some of whatever this thing's resources may be. It'll be a while before they attack again. I'd give it another fortnight.
Seriously?
No! Give it a couple of days though. They'll recoup their numbers. I noticed something on the field though.
Oh?
Little mechanical things, almost look like rats, but with many spidery legs made of metal.
What are they?
Don't they? But I have a feeling I know what they are. Scavengers.
Scavengers?
Looking for more to add to their numbers.
Javier, I need to go check his body. It's...
Go. See what it can do.
Thank you.
Aye. Though I suspect I already know what you'll discover.
Javier? Javier? You were just here. You were just here. Where are you? Where's your body, Javier? Oh, dear gods. They've been stealing them from right underneath us. Javier? It's gone. Hello everyone, it's me, Mazaris, the Stroke of Midnight, coming at you with a Halloween spectacular. I thought about doing this one for a while. I finally got around to recording it, and I gotta say, I'm very happy with the results. I figured doing something within the Wedding Night series that pushes the story forward and also gives us some spooky fun was warranted. And goddamn, is there some tragedy and heartbreak here. But now you guys can get an idea of just how serious things are for our Knight Captain. Will Maynard be able to be reunited with his king? You, the listener. One can only hope. Magic arms and armaments can only take a man so far. We'll see where his skill leads him. In the meantime, I want to thank you all so much for putting up with my Halloween shenanigans all month. I know I haven't given you guys exactly what you've clamored for, and I apologize about that, but this is my month. Regular stories and stuff will resume sometime in November after Dia de los Muertos. I want to thank you all again for hitting the like, favorite, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting the notification bell for whenever there's new releases. Thank you all so very much for your time, and thank you to my patrons. You guys have been stupendous. Your support has meant the world to me and has done a lot of great good. In the meantime, I want to thank you all again, and just say, I will see you next month. Sweet dreams, pleasant nightmares, and happy Halloween.